Hello everyone, welcome to Wednesday, the 11th of December, the 11th drawing so far in our series of Advent sketches. I'm very happy to have you here. Please say hello in the chat or in the comments if you're watching the replay. It's always nice to hear from people who watch the recordings as well. It's been wonderful drawing with you every day so far this month. We've done some really cool sketches and I've enjoyed the opportunity to connect with the people that we have been drawing. Some of the conversations have been really nice, and it's also been really nice seeing your work. So if you are sketching along and you share anywhere, or perhaps you don't share anywhere but you'd like a place to share, you can join the Discord server. The link is in the live chat. And people have been sharing their work there, and we can zoom in and see all of the pencil strokes, and it's a really nice place to dwell on your drawings and to see what everyone's been doing. So thank you to everyone who's been sharing there. And if you're sharing on Instagram, you can where are we? Tag me here, and you can use the hashtag Drawing with Dylan. And today we have the honor of drawing Fatemeh What the Farts, which is a very cool username. For those of you who are here in the live chat, just say hi. It's always nice to see who's here. Louisa, 81 Tizzle, Kiki, Hannah, Gabriella. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel if you're not already. And here is our reference. It's so cool, so cool. Another reference from the Kenyo community. And yeah, it's such a nice way to share and get in touch with fellow artists and to share reference and draw each other. And Fatemeh and I were having a chat yesterday as we we're talking about this. And Fatemeh also has a YouTube channel, which is quite fresh and it's not in the English language, but I have linked it in the description. So if you go down, you can subscribe and have a look at what Fatemeh does. And definitely have a look on Instagram because the paintings are just so nice. Yeah, I will make myself a bit smaller. Here is the drawing of Jada. I was looking for it a couple of days ago to show you what I did with the hair, because in the 10-minute drawing I didn't really get that far with the hair. And then in the workshop last Sunday, someone asked about drawing hair shapes. Kiki asked, and so I elaborated upon the hair, and this is what happened. And I just thought I'd like to show you that. That is retina searingly fabulous. It is such a wonderful reference, right? I'm really looking forward to it. And because I wanted to get darker with the reference and with the drawings, I'm going to be working with some ink that I haven't touched in a long time, and I hope it's going to work out okay. I have this brilliant black and Spätburgunder red wine ink that a dear friend gifted to me once, and I hope that it's going to work out. And I'm going to start with this much beloved and tiny little magenta polychromos pencil. Is everyone ready? The paper I'm working on today, because this is a really wet media, I want to get pretty some good coverage. This is Hahnemühle Burgund watercolor paper. The kind of paper that in the past I think this is probably the quickest piece I'm ever going to have done so far on this paper. That I've been intimidated to use such papers in the past, but I'm just going to go for it and I hope it's going to work out. It's a bit bigger than I've got in the frame here, so I'm just going to mark the extents of what you can see where I am. And as I said in the chat, ask me anything, because I like having something to respond to. We could talk about searing retinas. Yeah, I'm really forward to working on this reference. This is going to be 10 minutes, and a lot of you have been going longer. Alyssa Ignited Inks. shared on Instagram today all of the drawings thus far, and they were so good, so good. And Alyssa has also been sharing the Discord, so if you'd like to see those in high resolution, you can zoom in on the Discord server in the daily reference chat. So let's start, shall we? I'm going to start with the pencil. I'm hoping that I'll be able to plan this in a way that I'm going to be able to come in and go bam, bam, bam with ink, and it's going to work out. I have a dream piece, an aspiration. Hayao Miyazaki, who I drew in 10 minutes in one of these live streams that turned out like one of my favorite things I've ever done. I don't have it right here with me, but I'm hoping that piece can kind of be my guiding star. I love purple. Unfortunately, this is a dark red, which is also a nice color, but this purple is so cool, so cool, so cool. All right. Are we ready? Are we intimidated? How are we feeling about today? Let me know how you feel about this reference. And let's go. Let's go. So what is it? Wednesday the 11th. I've been teasing the idea to you recently that I'm going to be offering mentorship from January onwards. And I have been working on articulating what it is exactly that I would like to share with you, and the format and what form it's going to take, how much it's going to cost. And this is all, it's a work in progress, but I've been working on that today, typing out my ideas of what it could be. And if anyone has questions, or if anyone is curious about the idea of working intimately with me on a regular basis, then make sure you're signed up to my mailing list. And a couple of you have already registered your interest. And there'll be exciting news about that coming soon. And I'm hoping that's going to be a really a fun, creative way to get next year started. And I've mentioned I've really benefited greatly in the past from the mentorship that I did with Rebecca Gay. She's such an amazing guide and artist, and it's such an intimate format. It's mentorship, and just like for me, my experience was definitely a very positive one, and it's something that I would also like to be able to pass on and share with a few people. So that is in the works. I'm sensing some proportional challenges here. I've got this nice big hair shape. It's all right, just 2.5 minutes in, so it's okay. It's going along pretty quick, but I've got to be kind of bold with this if I'm going to get my ink down. I don't know if Fatemeh, if you are watching, thank you so much for this awesome reference. And anyone who's interested in joining the Discord server where I'm sharing the daily references, please do. I've added the link in the live chat and in the description. And for those of you, some of you have got in touch about wanting to connect to the Kanyo community. Get in touch with me. I can send you a DM, the link to the Telegram group via Instagram or email, or however we can get in touch. I don't necessarily want to publish the group link open to the whole internet, but anyone who's interested in finding the wonderful references and resource available to the Kanyo community, get in touch, and I will share that link with you, because there's just so many incredible people sharing incredible photos. I'm a bit bit off. Maybe I can still change things a bit on the shape of the face here. But I'm liking the overall shapes. And yeah, so I've got this like red wine, red ink, and I'm not really sure how it's going to go. It's been a very, 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 very long time since I used it. It's not one that I made myself. A dear friend gave it to me years ago. And I'm just hoping it's not going to be too dark, because I would like some variation between the black and the red ink. Hello, Icon.
Where's my phone?
I put it somewhere. I can give it to you in a moment, but you don't need it right now. I'll be done soon and then I'll come to you, okay? I hid his phone. He's only, as of recently, got a phone. He got it for his 11th birthday, one of our old phones. And he's sneakily on it all the time, so it's somewhere. Yes, Kiki, I will definitely get you the Kanyo link. You'll love it. It's so cool. All right, we're about just over halfway. I really like this state of this drawing at the moment, so I'm going to get I will grab a shot, a photo of it just in case. And I need to test how dark this ink actually is. I have a nice big flat brush here. I like big flat brushes. And I have, oh, that looks nice. I wish it was purple, but it isn't. But maybe, oh, this brush doesn't fit in the jar. I'll put some in here, get some water inside this lid. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll go with that. This looks like an ink I could have made, so that's good. Oh, we want to go dark. I hope this is going to dry fast enough for me to be able to do things with it. But I just need to be brave and go dark. I have had phases where I have been very brave and used a lot of ink, and it's risky, but very educational. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And I think the payoff for just being brave with ink can be so great. So I would like to try and remember that it's okay to be brave with it. And I'm re-wetting the brush to lift out some lighter shapes. And then I'll be able to, if this dries in time, we don't have a lot of time, so it might not, but I'm imagining I'll be able to draw back on top of the ink. And I'm also hoping it's drying fast enough that when I want that to be dark, but there's this white bit of paper, a little streak in there. I would like it to be dark enough so that when I get my black ink for the hair, that it's not going to bleed too much, but it might anyway. So we'll just do it and see. How's everyone doing? This is not Nostalgie Hahnemühle paper. No. That would be warping right now. This is Hahnemühle Burgund watercolor paper. So No, thank you for asking. I did mention earlier that it is not that paper. I have done ink portraits and been pretty wet with it. The Hayao Miyazaki piece that I love is on Hahnemuhle paper, but it's not really, you can't get very wet with it. It warps. If it kind of reforms, it dries as well, but I decided for this one to try and be brave and use some fancy watercolor paper. Hahnemuhle Burgund paper. Hahnemuhle just happens to be a regional product here. And I have been using their papers for years. Maybe I should try and get a sponsorship from them, because I keep telling everyone I use their paper and I like it. I'm sure there are also other good papers out there, and using whatever you have available is also good. But the Hahnemuhle paper factory, I guess, is in a place called Dasse, which is just like 50 kilometers from where I live, though I've never been there. Oh, time's up. I'm not finished. I am not finished. So ask me questions. I might cheat on this one and go a little bit longer, because I need this to dry before I can really express my desires onto this paper. And this needs to be a bit drier. So ask any questions, please. Ask. We are amazingly day 11 already, so almost halfway into this Advent challenge. Thank you to everyone who's joined along the way. I have been enjoying hosting these and working on these portraits and enjoying seeing everyone's work. Icon is back. What am I going to do? We have a little brush. Or I hope this is dry. I'll take another work in progress shot, just in case. And I'm going to get this dip pen, which I haven't used in a while. Maybe we'll get a bit closer. This would also, I would feel safe if I just grabbed the pencil and redrew. That would be a comfortable thing to do. But I think using ink would be nice, and I haven't used this dip pen for a while. Oh, careful, Icon, please don't touch anything. I've stopped the timer, so this is going over time, but that's okay. If I say it's okay, you can keep working on it too. We'll still say it's a 10-minute portrait. Plus. 10 minutes plus. What was that, Barbara? At least 10-minute portrait? Yeah, in the beginning of this stream, I mentioned that Ignited Inks shared a very cool reel on Instagram today showing all of the drawings that she's done so far, and they are so good. So check that out on Instagram, and join the Discord server, and you can come and see them all in high resolution. What was your question, Icon? What nib am I using? Oh, you can be my assistant and read. What nib is this? It's a very pointy nib.
They can't see anything, Dad.
Yeah, but I can't see anything either. What does this say? says Post.
Das hat dich jetzt sehr viel weitergebracht.
I don't know. It's this nib. I don't know what to call it. I bought a bunch of nibs from an art store that was closing down a few years back. And this is one of them. One that I have used a lot. And I don't know what to call it, but it is a pointed nib. I'm grabbing a bit more of the ink here. I've been wondering how I'm going to going dark. The theme is going dark and depth and darkness. And I have been doing a lot of quite bright drawings. And Sunday's workshop, which you're all invited to join at tickets are at dylansara.com. Sunday's workshop is about depth and darkness. So it's challenging in the 10-minute time frame to go really dark, but possible. And this has been an attempt, so we'll see how this develops throughout the week. I have another nice dark reference for tomorrow with some interesting lighting. Red. I'll be able to use this red ink. And what is everyone else using? I considered using some pastel colours, which I have never used. So I only briefly considered it because I'm so unfamiliar with them. All right, this is about it. This is longer than 10 minutes, but still, the 10 minutes is the seed, the beginning of the process, and this one felt like it was worth spending a few more minutes. So thank you to everyone for being here, and come join me again tomorrow. Whoops, careful. Don't shake jars of ink, please. Gabriella, when is the latest possibility to join the Sunday workshop? Do you mean when is the latest possibility to book it, or when to join? There'll be a recording of it, so you could sign up for it, and if you're not able to get there at the beginning, you can watch the recording later. The latest possibility to sign up for it will be like just before it starts. I'll be doing a 10-minute portrait live stream before. Then I have hopefully 10 minutes between the live stream and the workshop. And I will check my emails, and if anyone has signed up really last minute, then I'll send you the link. So that's the answer, I think. But if you wanted to sign up earlier, just sign up, and you'll be able to watch the replay. There'll be a replay, and there's going to be some tutorials in my Patreon inspired by some of the stuff that we covered last Sunday, because it was really cool, and that's something that I'll be making available to the participants of the workshop, last Sunday's workshop as well. Okay, let's stop. This is definitely not 10 minutes anymore, but it was worth it. Thank you so much, farts. What the farts is Fatemeh's Instagram and YouTube account. So follow Fatemeh and tag me here at Dylan Sara on Instagram, and use the hashtag Drawing with Dylan, and I will reshare to my Instagram stories, and I'll be posting the photo for you to all look at in the Discord server right after this, and I can't wait to see what people have done. If you would like to support me and my channel, like and subscribe, tell your friends, and you could also buy a coffee or join my Patreon, where you can also give me a monthly coffee on Patreon and get access to high resolution photos of my work. And regular tutorials. I just uploaded one a couple of days ago. So yeah, those are some things. There's also the workshop and mentorship coming up. There's so many ways to create together and to empower me to keep doing this, because I love it and I love seeing what you all do. Thank you, everyone. Take care. I love you. Be here tomorrow, same time. We have another great